wound wellness and doula work is my passion. However,
Mm-hmm.
Good Vibes All Purpose Cleaner came to be because when my youngest was about 2,
Mm-hmm.
back when we lived in Trenton, I had this type of green cleaner, so-called green cleaner that I purchased from Whole Foods.
Right.
I was cleaning up one day and I left it on the table. Turned my back 2 seconds, and he grabbed it and put the trigger in his mouth and sprayed it and had an asthma attack.
Oh my God.
Yes, it was so scary. So I nursed him back to health. I didn't even have time. I didn't think he would make it to a hospital. So I just used essential oils to kind of get him to breathe. Put on some really relaxing music for him, and he got through it. But it was at that point I went and I looked at the ingredients on the so-called green cleaner, and I was like, something's got to change. So I started researching how to make my own cleaning products.
Yes.
And I've been doing so ever since. And so a few years ago, a friend of mine saw me making these products, and he was like, "Well, I always wanted a floor cleaner that smelled like sandalwood. Could you do that?"
Oh yeah.
I'd never thought to add fragrance or anything like that to my cleaning products. I had a whole arsenal of natural ingredients to make cleaning products with. So I had put some stuff together, and the first formula was like the formula. It cleaned better than anything I ever saw. When I cleaned places that I previously thought were clean and just had like my kitchen cabinet, for example. When I first moved in my house, I cleaned. You wipe down all the kitchen cabinets. So one of them had like white tack paper, and then it had what I thought were scuff marks on it from pots and pans. So I was like, "Oh, okay, it's just scuff marks." I went to declutter. I was doing a decluttering kitchen challenge some years ago, and I used Good Vibes. I took everything out the cabinets and wiped the cabinets down. Used Good Vibes to clean that same cabinet, and the dirt just came right off.
Wow.
I didn't even dirt.
Wow.
And so, it really works, and they smell fantastic. They smell wonderful. So,
yeah. So how many different? You said sandalwood. I perked right up right there. So how many different fragrances does your product have?
This one is This is the sandalwood.
Is
it backwards?
Yeah, it looks backwards to us, but I don't know. Anyhow, we'll work out the technology.
Nag Champa.
Oh, you have Nag Champa.
This is the one I tell people it's like the aphrodisiac. So you want to clean with this before your boo come over.
Oh, honey. Well, how about if you clean with it and open the window and get a boo to come in?
Hey, whatever works.
Come on in here, boo.
Frankincense and myrrh. This one I like to clean my altar and my prayer space with it, and it seems to wake my ancestors right up.
Oh yes.
So this is it's good for it. I had a sister who purchased some, and she said she came back and got some more. She said that she had to put somebody out of her house, so she wanted to clear the air.
All right. So that's beautiful. And these do they come the container that you showed there? What size is that?
This is a 16 ounce.
16
ounce.
Only
size I have right now.
Okay.
We scaled it down. I used to have a 32 ounce as well, but I'm trying not to scale up too quickly.
Yeah, sure.
And then you have to buy like different size bottles and stuff. So eventually we will bring the 32 ounce back. But right now we just have the 16 ounce. It's a concentrated formula. So you have to mix it with you want to mix it with soap. Basically, with water. About a half a cup for every gallon of water. If you want to mop or wipe surfaces down. Right. However, if you're cleaning a space like say the tub or the back sink or the kitchen sink, you can use it full strength because those are spaces where you can rinse.
Yeah, you can rinse it out.
Yeah, but if you put I spilled some as I was making the bottles. I always spill some on the floor. And I mop it up, and it's really soapy and it's hard to get up. So
you want to dilute it when possible because it's so soapy. Now, my dear sister Yamani, you have had some great success with another avenue of wealth for our people, which is We Buy Black. They featured your product on that massive website. I think it's something like 12,000 businesses on there or something like that.
They have contact with 1 million followers.
1 million followers.
They have a blog, and then they send out the emails. They usually post content on the blog and then email it that same day, and they also post their content on Instagram.
Right.
And it has been the last week that was the first article was posted on I think Tuesday, and I had just a few purchases come in, but by the time they sent that email out, my website was flooded with people, and the orders just kept coming in, and then it kind of waned off a little bit, and then they posted it on their Instagram page Friday night, and it was another flood.
Wow.
It was a lot, but it was a blessing because I know I have a good product that people will like and a product that works.
Yes.
But it's it's hard to you got to let if people don't know about it, they're not going to be able to buy it.
Sure.
Exposure, and things have been going pretty good ever since.
Yeah. So for all small businesses, one of the reasons that I'm doing these, Mama Yoga Lives session on Tuesdays and Thursdays when I have guests on from our community is because we don't know. About the pockets of, greatness and successful products and services in mass, and we just need to know about our services and our products and support. As I stated in my post, we have absolutely every single thing that we need, not only to survive, but to thrive. We are the community that everybody comes to siphon the great ideas, the great products, the great services off of, so we might as well support ourselves and know about each other and then, keep the money flowing. Tell them your website here before we acknowledge everybody that's on.
The website is www.goodvibesclean.com.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna cut them back on. So, because I didn't want to, want your face to be covered with comments. But go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Type it in. Mm-hmm.
Good vibes.
Yeah. So while she's doing that, for those of you who may have just joined, I'm speaking with my good sister friend, Yamani. She is the CEO of Good Vibes APC, all-purpose cleaning products. And she has sandalwood. You want to clean your house with natural products that do a great job, but that also have, essential oils and fragrances that are relatable and are healing as well. So she has one that's sandalwood. She has a cleaning, all-purpose cleaner that is Nang Champa, which is kind of, a juju. All of it's juju. All of it's spiritually infused. And what was the third one you had?
Frankincense and myrrh.
Oh, frankincense and myrrh. Yeah, that's the
most popular fragrance. This is the one I can't make enough of.
Yeah, that's the one you get folks and energies out of your house, that frankincense and myrrh.
It's very grounding.
Yeah.
The sandalwood is very good to create a peaceful, calming environment. So for some people, cleaning helps with their anxiety.
That's right.
And sandalwood would help even more so with that.
Yes. All right. Well, let's acknowledge some of the people who have taken their time to tune in with us. I'm Samut, known as Mama Yoga, and my guest today on Mama Yoga Live is Sister Yamani, CEO of Good Vibes APC, and we want to thank y'all for coming on. You could be doing anything, I know we all sequestered and shut down and locked down and whatever they call until they get done doing whatever the hell they doing, because y'all know they doing something, right? But we thank y'all for tuning in, to this live cast and for your comments. Somebody says she didn't know this was a Black-owned company. She's definitely going to be ordering. We appreciate that. And also we got, who's that? That says Mina?
That's Mina Me.
Yeah, she said, that's my favorite. Hi, baby. Yep, she says, Kenya, thank you. She just emailed your company, Yamani, so you can follow up with that. And thank you all for coming on. Peace and greetings, peace and well-being to you. So now let's transition a little bit, sister. You are a doula extraordinaire, and you're a part of a doula community.
Yes, we have one question here that says, what's the name of the company?
Oh.
It's called Good Vibes Clean. The website is goodvibesclean.com.
Right.
Yeah. But yes, I am, I'm a doula. I'm a part of the Love Thyself Way Doula Collective. There are 5 of us, and we're all doulas, and we're all womb wellness practitioners. We have an office, but we're going to have to let it go because diagnosis anybody right now there. So,
Sure.
Until we find another one, we'll be doing traveling womb stings and vaginal stings, and of course the doula work is always in the field.
Mm-hmm.
So, I help women give birth to their children.
You help women bring those ancestors forward.
Yeah.
Bring those returning ancestors forward.
It's the most rewarding work I think I've ever done in my life, because it's to help a woman. I see birth as a rite of passage. It's very much a rite of passage. A rite of passage is defined as something that takes you from one point of your life to another point of your life, and where you will never be the same again. And so that's childbirth.
Yeah.
Once physiologically, once your cervix opens to 10 centimeters, it will never be the same again. You know what I mean? Your body will never be the same. Your pelvic bones have changed. They can, archaeologists can and anthropologists can dig up the bones of our ancestors and know if a woman has pregnant.
Wait a minute.
From bone structure.
Right. You talk about pelvis opening. I'm over here. My ovaries is pinging like a bug. Maybe we should change the subject, because
and so I see that as a rite of passage, and I see myself as a facilitator of that rite of passage.
Sure.
And when women do it, and they do it without pain medicine, they do it naturally, and they see that they can get through it, and it's such a sense of accomplishment for them. Such a sense of, I've done this, I can do anything. If I can get through anything. And there's also a point in birth, in childbirth, which I've experienced myself, and I've seen others experience it, where once you get to that threshold of 8 and 9 and 10 centimeters dilated, most people are so afraid of the pain, but at that point, you have so much, your hormones are flowing so much, and that oxygen from you breathing is flowing so much that you are literally like in another world. And you don't even feel the pain like that.
Sure.
So it's like, if you could just get to that point, you're going to be all right. Your instincts take over. It's very animalistic. I love it.
Well, it's a thing to be taught, because, of course, this society, everything is microwave, right? You don't have time to nurse your child. You got to go out here and hustle up this money. You don't have time to learn, the ancient ways of childbirth and bringing a child into the world. Just go ahead and take this epidural and let us cut that baby out of you, or spit the baby out, under some type of sedation. So it is really a return to, our tribal ancestral ways of being. And I so applaud that. For women who are not childbearing, or who have, had as many children they want to have, you also do womb healing and yoni steams. Is that right?
That's for all women from, I would say, 16 on. And there's so many benefits to yoni steaming. I think some of the physiological benefits is it helps to keep your hormones in balance. It helps retain the vagina to retain moisture. It closes the walls in on the vagina, just like if you were to steam your face and open your pores. And as soon as you take that steam away, the pores tighten up. That's the same thing that happens with the vagina. And for women who have just recently given birth, it helps to close the cervix and back up, and it helps the mom it helps draw things out of the womb, so that she can heal quicker. So women who I've given steams to after they've given birth have reported that their postpartum bleed was pretty much over. And it, spiritually and emotionally, we don't just sit you on a pot and let you play on your cell phone. We actually are getting to the root of some of the issues you may be having or may have had, your womb history, and helping you to create. The womb is the center of our creation. So when we tap into that energy, I consider my womb to be personified. I call her the great mother. And when I talk to her, I talk to her about the things that I want to create, the goals that I have, and she gets it popping. You would never know.
Absolutely.
So, it's really powerful. It's really powerful.
Yeah, I appreciate you sharing that, Sister Yamani, because in, African spiritual culture, for the woman, the womb, not only brings forth the life to the village, but also gestates the goals and the missions of the village, the goals and the missions of the women. That's why women would come together separate from men so that they could do, womb centric sensual movements that were not aimed at arousing any man, but aimed at calling up that kunda energy, that
Yes.
kundalini energy. It's interesting that we are having this talk now. I don't think it's interesting. I think Goddess is on deck.
Yes.
Because in the metaphysical world, it is now the cycle of Oshun. It is now the cycle of Het Heru. Her new moon came in last Wednesday, I believe. And we're in that 28 days of Het Heru, that Oshun, that Venusian, that, Nebuhet energy. And one of the things that I want to do for everyone who's listening, and you'll get more information as we go on, is next Thursday is the full moon. And I want to have a Afro businesswoman's ritual online.
Okay.
Where we are focusing on our businesses and seeing those businesses vibrant, because the Oshun, the Heteru energy particularly is about creativity and imagination and nourishing your womb energy and the marketplace. She is a businesswoman. So I want to offer that to our women of our community, so that we can come together en masse and energize each other's offering in that way. So you proceeding, this particular class I want to have next Thursday, we can work together on that for sure. Let me turn the comments back on and see who else have come on here. Hey there, Zola darling, Crystal John. She goes, best product ever.
Thank you.
And thank you everybody who has come on. We know you could be doing a lot of different things, or maybe not many things with this sequestering, but we appreciate you joining for Mama Yoga's Lunch and Learn today. If you are interested and you want to support Sister Yamani and the Good Vibes APC company, tell them the email address, the web address again, because I don't see it here.
It's goodvibesclean.com.
Goodvibesclean.com. Amina, darling, if you're still on the line, type it in the comments for us again.
Yeah, thank you.
Goodvibesclean.com.
Yes. I just sent her a care package.
Yeah, you just sent her a care package?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, I'm coming to get my care package. I'm coming to Philly this weekend. I'm going to be dropping off all my fire cider and garlic and wellness waters to people.
Yeah, I saw that. You have to tell me more about that fire cider. I heard about that.
Yeah,
the fire cider with what else?
Oh my God, it's apple cider vinegar 2.0, honey. It's got cinnamon, it's got orange peel, it's got black garlic, which is the thing, I'm just doing the black garlic because it is such a high antioxidant quotient in that black garlic. It has echinacea, it has elderberry, the actual berries in there. It has in the fire cider. Yep. It has echinacea, berries, the elderberry. It has horseradish, cayenne, and raw honey.
Oh, yeah.
And that fire cider ain't no joke. You only need just like a couple of drops,
Sure.
I
put it in water?
Yeah, I put mine in water, or sometimes I make so this time of this spring is for cleansing your liver. And if we have like excess weight on our body, our liver is not really doing the job. Thank you, Amina, for typing that in there, darling. So, and just to clean the liver in the spring period helps purify the blood, right? And helps keep you having a youthful movement, youthful glow and movement with your body and your joints and everything. So I'm doing a liver detox for myself, and I put that fire cider 2 drops in there, honey. and
Wow.
I was doing a presentation telling people about it. I was drinking. I was like, "Whew, I'm hot," and then I'm like, "Oh, I'm drinking a fire cider.
I was
That's
like,
why I'm hot."
wow.
But it's very very excellent. So I'm very pleased to be offering these products for people's nourishments. How can people reach you if they want to do like a steam cleaning? I know a steam cleaning. Steam. What's the proper terminology?
A vaginal steam.
A vaginal steam, right?
Mm.
It's and do you do two-part question? I'm sorry. Do you offer a vaginal steam for a more seasoned uterus that may have some extra miles on it?
We have with the so let me explain what a V steam is.
Yeah.
And there's a question from Abby Starr.
Mm-hmm.
We don't host doula workshops, but I'm in a network with people who do. So my doula page is at yamani.funyale. I mean, can you type that? it's at yamani.funyale. I know the spelling is like, I don't know, but people can reach out to me from there, and I'll type when I get a moment. But the vaginal steams is basically when a woman sits on a pot of hot boiling herbs, right? So you're sitting on a pot of tea, and we add essential oils to it. There are crystals involved in the process. So we basically sit you on a chair that has a hole in it. We cover you from the neck down so that you're completely draped in heavy material, so that the steam doesn't escape. And we sit your feet up on the stool to open up your pelvis, and the steam goes into your vagina, and it also goes into your body through your pores, through your skin. You have a complete sweat, and while you're doing this, it's also a therapeutic session. So you asked me, how can people contact me? I'll leave my contact information. No, Yamani.funyale for my IG address. Thank you, sweetheart. Because that's not an email address. But
it looks like one you need to snatch up. Yeah, I was asking about the different herbal remedies based on a specific condition or concern a woman may have.
So we have I was trained and certified by the Womb Sauna, and the Womb Sauna has their own blends that I like to use. So one of them is called, what I would probably recommend for menopausal women or postmenopausal women, is the Goddess blend. Right. We have the Goddess blend. We have one called Love Intensity. We have one called Smell of Heaven. We have called Emotional Freedom. And we also have some mucus detox blends. So depending on the woman's circumstances or situation, I would recommend one of those. And then I also add the essential oils depending on where you are in life or what condition you may be suffering from at the moment.
So can Yamani, can a sister make an appointment? I know we're doing this, social distancing thing and all of that, but are you taking appointments, or you're waiting for scenarios to be open? And you don't have to. You can answer that, or you can say, "Y'all reach out to me if you're interested."
No. I'm waiting for all of this to be over.
Okay.
Because it's a very intimate experience.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll be taking appointments again once we pass the Rona.
Okay. Well, we'll come back definitely, to have a talk just about that as well. We're coming up on our time. I don't want IG to kick us off, and I'm simultaneously recording this so I can do a watch on Facebook and post it up to Facebook. Okay, now, honey, what you talking about? We got to be technologically. I'm wearing, draped in the moniker, first of all, Goddess. Second of all, sexy, savvy senior. Don't play with me. So yeah, let's make sure we have your contact information again, and any thing you'd like to share before we close out in this last 90 seconds.
Now I'm just gonna type in my IG handle for Good Vibes is at Good Vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And Amina typed in my handle for my doula work, which is at yamani.funale
Yes.
On Instagram. So you can reach out to me from either one of those venues to learn more about the services and products that I offer.
That's so wonderful. Thank you all for paying attention and coming on to Mama Yoga's Lunch and Learn, Mama Yoga's Live. And thank you so much, Yamani, darling, for coming on. May your pots and buckets be empty and your cash register overflowing.
Ashe.
Till next time, peace and love.
Peace.